Hello everyone, compliments of the season, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ugochi Akachukwu. I'm a registered nurse midwife, but I'm currently practicing in the UK as a registered nurse. So I'm doing this YouTube video today because of the request I've gotten from a lot of my friends who are asking me how they're going to go about migrating to UK as a nurse. So because I've been doing so much of talking, and if you come over here, you understand that we have limited time over here. So the only time you have to rest when you are off duty, you need to use it judiciously, cook, clean the house, and get some rest. So it's quite time consuming and tiresome to keep on saying the same thing over and over again. And I thought it wise to do this short video to explain to us how to begin our UK migration process. Okay. All right. So I came to the UK in June. I came to the UK in June with my family, and it has been a wonderful experience, though not as rosy as we think, but it's a great thing, and I give God the glory. So if I am able to migrate to the UK, then it also means that you are able to migrate to the UK. So to join the register, the UK National Midwifery Council register, you have to register as either an adult nurse, a midwife, a child nurse, a mental health nurse. There are quite a lot of them. Okay, so because we have two double qualifications back in the country, so I registered as an adult nurse. But now, good news, on the 6th of December, the National Midwifery Council of UK have launched another registration for nurses who are trained overseas, who have double qualifications. Over there in our countries, we have double qualifications. So there are people I know who are adult nurses, they are midwives, they are pediatricians, they are pediatric nurses, So we have a lot of multiple qualified nurses in Nigeria. So now the UK has thought it wise to say if you are a registered nurse and you also have another qualification you want to practice in here in UK, yes, you can now register as a subsequent registration. So it's the same way you've done it the first time. You only have to also start from the beginning, do the registration, submit your certificates to prove that yes, I have this, and then you will do this the test of competence, the CBT and the OSCE. So it's the same thing. So back to why I'm here. So in order to be able to practice in UK, you need to meet some you need to be eligible in order to be able to practice here. Okay, so because of that, you need to prove at least 5 different things. 1, your identity. You need to prove your identity. 2, you need to prove your qualifications. Okay, and after proving your qualifications, you need to prove your health, your character, and your English proficiency. So identity is no other thing than getting a passport, an international passport. Okay, so you get an international passport, and after getting your international passport, you begin your registration with the NMC UK. You either register as a nurse, like I've said, and if in the future you want to register as any other thing, you have to do it, but it has to come one after the other, step by step. Okay, so to register with the NMC, you have to find out the right link, because there are so many links there. You have to register through the link that is specified for nurses who are trained outside the EU or overseas nurses. Okay, so that is the link you have to use to register. Don't make the mistake that so many people I know have made of going to register through the wrong route. So it's simple, it's straight. You don't need anybody to do it for you. This is what you can use your phone to do at the comfort of your home, anywhere you want to do it. Okay, so you begin your registration as a registered nurse trained outside the European Union. Okay, so to do that, you have to upload your passports. You have to make sure that your license is valid, that it's current and up to date, is not expired. If you have an expired license, please do well to renew your license before you start the process. Okay, so you upload your passport, upload your certificates, your original nursing certificate for those who have graduated for up to at least 5 years plus, and for those who are just newbies in nursing, welcome to nursing. So you need to upload your notification of registration, that first one that you usually get from Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Yes, that is the one you update. And then you have to also update an evidence, a certificate from the school, like a school testimonial or school certificate, depending on what your school gives to you, all right, after you've done your nursing training. Okay, then after that, you have to, if you're married and you've changed your name, you have to upload an evidence that why your name have changed. That also most of the times is mostly because of marriage. So you upload your marriage certificate, you can upload your affidavit and all of those, and after which you make a payment of £140. Okay, after doing that, the NMC is going to confirm that you have applied through the right route and they have received your payments by sending you an email notification of registration. So with that email, you are going to forward it to NMC Nigeria to verify the UK that you are registered with them, and that is why you need a valid license, because if your license is not valid, the NMC Nigeria will say they don't know you, because a nurse with an expired license is not a nurse. So you need to make sure that your license is valid. So you have to send NMC Nigeria an application letter requesting them to verify your documents to NMC UK, and then you have to wait for a period of at least 12 weeks, now, for them to verify you. Okay, so between this period of 12 weeks, that is when you need to tackle the most difficult part of this process, which is the English proficiency test. Okay, so this English assessment can be either IELTS English test, or it can be OET. Okay, so majority of people go for IELTS because there are quite a lot of preparatory materials. I'm not saying OET doesn't have, but I have known a lot of people to do IELTS, and I also do IELTS. So because IELTS is the most difficult part of this task, you need to start on time, start preparing, do some tutorials. I have good IELTS tutors who can guide you very well. I have good one, and I have given his contacts to so many people, and he has not failed. Okay, so as long as you practice properly, as long as you give it your time, you are going to pass your IELTS. Okay, so because IELTS is quite challenging, that is the most important part. You need to put in your time, put in your focus. When I was preparing for my IELTS, I stopped anything that has to do with the social media. I did not do WhatsApp, I did not do Facebook, neither did I do Instagram. I stopped subscribing my phone because I had to get another iPad for my preparation. Okay, so I only subscribed my iPad, which I used to browse, to do my tutorials, because I did it online. So the other phone I had for WhatsApp, I did not recharge it, not for one day, until I passed my IELTS. Okay, and mind you, I did my IELTS pregnant and I passed. So it's all about dedication, it's all about putting in your time. If you're determined to get something, definitely you're going to get it. Okay, so by the time 12 weeks, 8 weeks is over, NMC will send you another letter of notification to tell you that yes, we have verified you, congratulations, you are a registered nurse now. Okay, in order to be able to join and register, you need to pass 2 exams. Okay, they call it the test of competence. One is the CBT and the second one is the OSCE. CBT is called computer based test. So that's now, since August 2021, they have launched a new CBT. So if you registered with NMC UK in August down, then it means you are in the new registration and you have to do the new test of competence. And this new test of competence is now split into two. They have the numerical and they now have the theoretical part. The numerical one has to do with the calculations. It's quite easy. It's the same thing with the old one, but it's just that they've splitted it into two, so that if you fail the any one, you only have to resit the one you failed. All right, and I have not seen anyone fail OSCE because OSCE is fail CBT, because there are quite a lot of preparatory materials. The good thing is they're going to prepare you. They'll give you a lot of materials you need, and most of the times you will also see that these questions are the same thing. Most times they are just paraphrased and their structures changed, but if you read your book very well, you will notice that it's just the same thing. So you don't need to stress yourself so much, okay? So that's it. So you have to write your CBT and pass. Once you've passed your CBT, then you have to do you have to write your IELTS, okay? Write your IELTS. Once you are ready, don't rush it. Take your time to prepare for your IELTS and get ready for your IELTS, okay? Once you know you are ready for your IELTS, you book your IELTS, you write your IELTS, and you pass your IELTS. Alright? Okay. So, my lovelies, after that, after passing your CBT, after passing your IELTS, then you will start applying for jobs. There are some websites where you can easily apply for jobs. If you go to trackjobs.com, that is where I applied for majorly for my jobs, and that is where I got my invitations from. Indeed, Jobs app also works, but Track is the one I use, and that was what worked for me. Okay, so I will also recommend trackjobs.uk, indeedjobs.com. Okay, so go on there, look for jobs that are meant for overseas nurses. Those ones, it's stated there, they're looking for overseas nurses who have passed their CBT and are OSCE ready. Okay, so those are the ones you have to apply to. Okay, and once you've applied, you have to follow it up. If you are successful, then they will send you an invitation for your interview. Okay, so I'm going to do another video about how to do your person specification, because in order to be able to qualify for an interview, you need to do a nice person specification. Okay, you need to sell yourself, you need to read everything about the job you've applied for, read what they are looking for, what are the qualifications they're looking for, what are the skills they want, what are the values of the hospital. Okay, that's a topic for another day, because I want it to be quite brief. Okay, so my lovelies, after that, after applying for jobs, do a lot of them, because the competition is high. There are a lot of people coming over, not only from Nigeria, from India, from China, from Zimbabwe, other African countries, Ghana. So there are quite a lot of them, and the competition is high. Okay, so it's up to you. If it's your dream, if it's actually what you want, then you need to go for it. You need to work hard in order to achieve your dreams. Okay, so I'm going to stop here today, and I'm going to come back again with how to package your application, in terms of your person specification, how to do a nice one, how to prepare for your interviews. Okay, how the difference, because I've got a lot of questions about the difference between the new OSCE and the old OSCE, or the new CBT and the old CBT. So I'm going to do that, all of those one after the other. Okay, so I wanted to subscribe to my channel. Okay, give me a nice thumbs up, and you get more of this from me. Okay, apart from this, I am also a God lover, so I'm going to come up with some videos where you see me talking about what I love, talking about humanity, talking about the love of God, singing. Okay, all right, I hope you're happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.